Yes, no, maybe. I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. Life is unfair.
Scuba Steve here, Tin Roof. We got this 50Z here. Kind of scabbed together from Facebook Marketplace, eBay. Everything needs to be redone. Bad eBay purchases. Forks off of a Piranha, which are junk. Shocks off of I think a XR8, maybe it's XR80, I think. They're junk. But the bike looks good just standing there. It looks good as a 30-footer. But it runs like crap. It's an XR70 motor, and the frame, this is a 1985 Z50. Everything is trashed on the motor. It's clapped out. Maybe it gets a 140 Piranha. I know most people's gonna say you should keep it Honda, but it's just too cheap to get a Piranha with that many cc's. Even with the 88 kit on it, it is not impressive. It's about clapped out, everything. Shifting, it pops through the head. Kickstarter's about wore out, but it does run. It will start. This bike, it doesn't really hang with the other minis, and it doesn't have another one that's equal to really have any fun on it. And it's never really ran good, so it's pretty much sat on the shelf for a few years. Now it looks good as a model. So I've gathered parts from here, from there. Tank is it's a new tank. I have the old one, but it's so rusted. It's just a display on the bookcase. It's got an XR75 swing arm on it, and it's okay. I might end up getting the aluminum one from T-Bolt, but we got clearance from T-Bolt, 330 millimeter shocks. They actually work. These ones are frozen solid from, thanks eBay seller. But they were not expensive, so no use fighting about it. And the forks were the same way. Misleading sellers on eBay. You might get some good deals on eBay, but at the same time, yeah. So we also have new triple trees and new forks. Now I got this just spur of the moment. It came across when I was looking for parts. T-Bolt was getting rid of these clearance, so I got this stuff for like just over $100. And I guess they got new modern ones or new redesign, so they was just getting these off the shelf. They might have been returns, but they're for CT70s, and the triple tree doesn't quite work on the Z50. So I'm up to a couple different things I might have to do to make it work. But right now we're going to tear it down. We're going to tear it down to the frame, and maybe it sees a revival. Maybe it just gets put on the shelf. Let us know. Let us know if you want to see this thing come back. So we're gonna break this. Me and Ethan are gonna break this thing down. This thing's been on the back burner. This is actually the first mini bike to that lit the fire for us to be building mini bikes, at least for me. Bam, in a nutshell. I don't know, that took us 15 minutes to break the whole bike apart.
Maybe 30.
Maybe 30 minutes. So now, let me grab the other triple tree. So like I said, I was surfing the internet and just on a whim, got clearance CT70 triple tree and forks for like $100. And the problem I'm facing now is it's too long. So, you know, a lot of the CT70 and Z50 parts interchange, but the triple tree does not. So I need to get this thing machined, shortened, tapered, and the bearings, it's without putting a mic on it, it's hard to tell, but they are two different size bearings. The bottom one is a little bit bigger than the top one. So I need to get it tapered, shortened, tapered, and threads put back on it. And you would like to think any machine shop in town could handle it. But yeah, it's not been proven that easy. So yeah, if you guys have some suggestions, I would, it's not lack of money or I'm being cheap. I need to either get this thing shortened or I need to, I don't know, maybe just go to the Kawasaki 110 front forks and just relist these. They were on such a deal, I'm sure I can get my money back out of them. Had the impulse buy, and I don't regret it, but it was an impulse buy, and they're nice. Almost makes me want to buy a CT70. We're going to try to avoid that route at this point, but here we go. Here's the tear down. Here is the triple tree from it. Now this one fits. This one fits, but it's, you know, off of a Piranha bike. But for now, we're going to put this thing in the box and move on with other projects. All right, guys.
Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you next video.